Osteoporosis doesn't happen overnight, and it can't be reversed overnight either. But according to Japan's oldest practicing doctor, who has treated patients well into his 100s, strong bones and longevity come not from miracle pills, but from small, consistent daily habits that strengthen the body from the inside out. The truth is clear. While you can't fully reverse severe osteoporosis, you can slow it down, rebuild some bone density, and dramatically reduce fracture risk, especially if you begin early and stay committed. The body's ability to renew itself never disappears. It simply needs the right environment to do so. The reality about osteoporosis: can you reverse it? Osteoporosis occurs when bones lose density faster than the body can rebuild them. Once it becomes severe, full reversal is rare, but meaningful improvement is absolutely possible with a balanced lifestyle, nutrient-rich diet, and targeted exercise. What you can do: slow progression and even regain bone strength gradually through lifestyle changes. Understand that results take 1 to 2 more years of steady effort, not weeks. Address it early, during osteopenia, when bones respond best to care. Tip: skip miracle claims. True progress is slow, steady, and backed by science. So, where should you begin? Let's start with the most powerful signal your body recognizes for bone renewal. 1. Weight-bearing exercise. The bone growth signal. Movement is the most natural medicine your bones will ever receive. Unlike supplements or medications, physical activity directly signals your body to build stronger bones. It literally tells your cells, "We need more strength here." This process activates osteoblasts, the bone-forming cells that help rebuild lost density and restore structure. Many seniors assume that rest protects fragile bones, but in reality, inactivity weakens them further. When bones aren't under gentle pressure, the body stops maintaining them, leading to faster deterioration. That's why Japan's oldest doctor emphasizes daily movement as the #1 therapy for longevity and mobility. Benefits of weight-bearing exercise: increases bone density naturally. Regular motion encourages your body to deposit minerals like calcium and phosphorus where they're needed most. Strengthens muscles and joints. Stronger muscles act as natural shock absorbers, preventing falls and reducing fracture risk. Improves posture and balance. Movement enhances coordination and stability, which helps protect fragile bones from sudden impacts. Best exercises for seniors. Walking, gentle but powerful for hips and spine. Dancing or Tai Chi improves coordination and bone stimulation. Resistance training with bands or light dumbbells strengthens both muscles and bones. Chair squats or wall push-ups, functional movements that mimic daily life. Tip: start with 30 minutes of walking or light resistance training, 5 days a week. Even short sessions, 10 minutes, 3 times a day, are highly effective if done consistently. Safety note: avoid high-impact exercises like jumping or heavy lifting if you already have advanced osteoporosis. The goal is gentle, regular pressure, not intensity. Every step you take, every small lift you do, sends your body a message: keep the bones strong. Over time, your bones respond, slowly but surely, by becoming denser and more resilient. Now that you understand how movement triggers bone renewal, the next step is to supply those growing bones with the right building blocks. Let's explore the mineral that forms their foundation and keeps them strong for life. 2. Adequate calcium, the foundation mineral. If your bones were a house, calcium would be the bricks holding everything together. It's the most abundant mineral in your body and the essential building block of your skeleton. But here's the catch: your body can't make calcium on its own. Every day, you either supply it through food or your body quietly withdraws it from your bones to keep blood and muscles functioning. Over time, that withdrawal leads to weaker, more fragile bones. That's why Japan's oldest doctor calls calcium the foundation mineral for healthy aging. It doesn't work overnight, but consistent intake over months and years can noticeably strengthen bone density and stability, especially when paired with regular movement and proper absorption. Top calcium sources: dairy foods like milk, yogurt, and cheese, rich and easily absorbed. Leafy greens such as bok choy, kale, and spinach, traditional in Japanese diets. Fortified plant-based milks: soy, almond, oat. Great alternatives for lactose-sensitive seniors. Tofu and sardines, excellent plant and seafood options with added bone-friendly nutrients. How much do you need? Most seniors should aim for 1,000 to 1,200 milligram per day. But it's not about cramming it all into one meal. The body absorbs calcium best in smaller doses throughout the day. Tip: divide your calcium intake. For example, milk or yogurt in the morning, leafy greens at lunch, and tofu or cheese with dinner. This steady supply helps your bones continuously rebuild rather than deplete. Note: more isn't always better. Excess calcium from supplements can cause kidney strain or interfere with other minerals. Always prioritize food-based sources first, and add supplements only if prescribed by your doctor. Calcium lays the groundwork for strong bones, but it can't do its job alone. Without the right helper, much of the calcium you eat simply passes through your system unused. That's where the next crucial nutrient comes in, the one that helps your body absorb calcium effectively and deliver it straight into your bones. 3. Vitamin D, the absorption key. You can eat all the calcium in the world, but without vitamin D, your body simply can't use it. This vital nutrient acts like a delivery driver, transporting calcium from your bloodstream into your bones, where it strengthens the structure and prevents loss. Without enough vitamin D, much of that calcium goes to waste, leaving bones weak and brittle over time. This is one reason so many seniors develop osteoporosis or osteopenia even with a balanced diet. As we age, the skin's ability to make vitamin D from sunlight declines and digestive efficiency drops, making deficiency extremely common after 60. That's why Japan's oldest doctor emphasizes vitamin D as the true partner of calcium. One cannot work effectively without the other. How to get enough? Sunlight. Just 10 to 15 minutes of morning sunlight on your face and arms helps your body produce vitamin D naturally. Aim for early hours, before 9 a.m., for gentle UV exposure. Vitamin D-rich foods include fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified dairy or plant-based milk in your weekly meals. Supplements. If your doctor finds low vitamin D levels, a daily dose of 800 to 1,000 IU is generally safe and effective for seniors. Always take it with a meal containing healthy fats for better absorption. Tip: ask your doctor for a simple blood test to check your vitamin D level. It's often overlooked but easily corrected. Maintaining an optimal range, around 30 to 50 nanogram per milliliter, can dramatically improve bone density and even boost immunity and mood. Note: avoid excessive vitamin D supplements without medical advice. Too much can lead to calcium buildup in soft tissues, like kidneys or arteries. By giving your body both calcium, the building material, and vitamin D, the transporter, you create the foundation for lasting bone renewal. But bones aren't built from minerals alone. They also need a strong internal framework made of collagen and muscle tissue. Let's explore the next essential nutrient that builds this hidden support system from within. 4. Protein, the bone matrix builder. When most people think about bone health, they picture calcium and minerals, but few realize that nearly 50% of bone tissue is made of protein. Minerals like calcium and phosphorus give bones their hardness, but protein provides the structure, the flexible framework that keeps bones strong yet resilient. Without enough protein, your body can't properly rebuild or maintain that internal support system, no matter how much calcium you consume. Low protein intake is one of the hidden causes of bone weakness and frailty among seniors. It not only weakens bones, but also reduces muscle mass, making falls and fractures more likely. Japan's oldest doctor emphasizes that bones and muscles are partners. One cannot stay strong without the other. In his experience, seniors who maintain steady protein intake move better, recover faster, and age more gracefully. Best protein sources. For strong bones, animal-based, eggs, yogurt, fish, chicken, and lean red meat provide complete proteins with all essential amino acids. Plant-based, beans, lentils, tofu, tempeh, and soy milk are excellent choices for those who prefer lighter or vegetarian meals. Simple habit: add a protein source to every meal. Even a small portion makes a difference. How much to aim for? Most seniors should target 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. For example, a 65 kilo, 143 lb person needs roughly 65 to 78 grams daily. Spread it across meals for better absorption and sustained muscle support. Tip: start your day with a protein-rich breakfast, like yogurt with nuts or tofu with vegetables. Your body uses protein more effectively when you spread it evenly throughout the day instead of loading it all at dinner. Strong bones aren't just hard, they're also flexible and resilient, and protein is what gives them that strength from within. But even the best diet can't protect your bones if certain daily habits are working against you. Next, we'll uncover two of the most damaging and surprisingly common culprits that silently destroy bone strength over time. 5. Avoid smoking and excess alcohol, the silent bone killers. You may already know that smoking harms your lungs and alcohol strains your liver. But did you know they're two of the biggest enemies of your bones? Even small, regular habits can quietly erode bone density over time, making fractures far more likely after 60. Nicotine, found in cigarettes and vapes, slows down the activity of osteoblasts, the cells responsible for building new bone tissue. It also reduces blood flow to the bones, depriving them of the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong. Over time, this leads to porous, brittle bones, especially in the spine and hips. Meanwhile, alcohol interferes with calcium absorption and disrupts the balance of hormones essential for bone remodeling, such as estrogen and testosterone. Chronic drinking can even impair vitamin D metabolism, further weakening your bones from within. What you can do. Quit smoking completely. There's no safe level. The moment you stop, your body begins to repair bone-building processes. Within months, circulation and nutrient delivery to bones improve noticeably. Limit alcohol to no more than 1 drink per day, and ideally, take alcohol-free days each week to let your body restore balance. Hydrate wisely. Replace nightly drinks with soothing herbal teas, sparkling water with lemon, or a warm cup of milk with turmeric. These not only support better sleep, but also provide anti-inflammatory benefits that your bones will thank you for. Tip: if quitting feels overwhelming, start with reduction. Replace just 1 cigarette or drink a day with a healthier alternative. Progress, not perfection, rebuilds your health. Remember, studies show that smokers and heavy drinkers have up to twice the fracture risk of non-smokers, and their bones take longer to heal. Breaking these habits isn't just about avoiding damage. It's about giving your body the chance to regenerate. By removing these silent bone killers, you stop working against your own progress and allow the nutrients and exercises you've learned to actually take effect. but even strong bones can break if you lose your footing. That's why the next tip might be the most practical and life-saving of them all. 6. Fall prevention, the most overlooked bone protector. You can eat perfectly, take supplements, and exercise daily. But one unexpected slip can undo years of hard work. Falls are the number one cause of fractures among seniors, even for those with relatively healthy bones. That's why Japan's oldest practicing doctor calls fall prevention the best bone insurance policy you'll ever have. Strong bones mean little without stability. The truth is, many fractures happen not because bones are too weak, but because balance and reflexes decline silently with age. Simple steps to make your home safer and your body steadier can dramatically lower your risk of life-altering injuries. Simple safety tips. Remove loose rugs, clutter, and tangled cords. Most household falls start with these hidden hazards. Use non-slip mats in the kitchen and bathroom, especially near sinks and tubs. Install grab bars beside toilets and showers for extra security when standing or sitting. Keep nightlights along hallways and near your bed so you never walk in the dark. Choose supportive footwear. Avoid slippers or socks that slide easily. Beyond your environment, your body's balance and coordination play a huge role. Practicing gentle stability exercises, like Tai Chi, heel-to-toe walking, or single-leg stands, can retrain your body's balance system and help prevent dangerous stumbles. Tip: aim to include at least 5 minutes of balance training daily. You can even do simple moves while brushing your teeth or waiting for your coffee to brew. Consistency is what keeps your reflexes sharp. Remember, most hip fractures among seniors happen at home, often in familiar spaces. Fall prevention is not just about safety, it's about preserving your independence, confidence, and freedom to move without fear. By protecting your balance and surroundings, you're giving your bones their best chance to stay unbroken for life. But while these proven methods build lasting strength, not every product or supplement claiming to reverse osteoporosis overnight truly works. Before you waste money or risk your health, let's expose the truth about what doesn't actually help. Despite all the hype, what doesn't work despite the hype. When it comes to bone health, the internet is filled with bold promises, powders, pills, and miracle drinks claiming to rebuild your bones in just weeks. But according to leading geriatric experts and Japan's oldest practicing doctor, there's no shortcut to strong bones. Beware of miracle supplements that promise instant bone regeneration. These are often overpriced and unproven. Extreme detoxes or restrictive diets that cut out essential nutrients like protein or calcium, they can actually make bones weaker. Influencers or ads promoting secret minerals or exotic ingredients not supported by real medical research. Real bone strength doesn't come from a single supplement. It's built slowly through consistent movement, balanced nutrition, sunlight, and proper medical monitoring. Remember, any product that claims instant results should raise a red flag. Healthy bones require patience, not promises. But how do you know when your bones are truly at risk, or if your routine is enough? Let's look at the signs that it's time to get professional help and testing from your doctor. When to see a doctor. If you suspect weak bones or have noticed yourself shrinking in height, walking more carefully, or feeling joint pain, don't wait for a fracture to confirm it. Early diagnosis is the key to preventing irreversible bone loss. Most people discover osteoporosis only after a fall, when it's too late to stop the damage. Ask your doctor about these important tests. DEXA scan, the gold standard test that measures your bone density and helps detect osteoporosis or osteopenia before symptoms appear. Blood tests, check your calcium, vitamin D, thyroid, and parathyroid levels. all of which influence how your body builds and maintains bone mass. Fracture risk assessment evaluates your age, family history, lifestyle, and other factors to determine whether medication or further intervention is needed. Tip: even if you feel healthy, get your first bone density test by age 65. Earlier if you have risk factors like menopause, smoking, or steroid use. Osteoporosis is one of the few age-related conditions that's preventable, trackable, and treatable, but only if caught early. Japan's oldest doctor reminds his patients, longevity isn't luck, it's daily maintenance. True bone strength isn't found in a pill or supplement. It's built step by step, through habits that nourish your body from the inside out. You can't reverse severe osteoporosis overnight, but you can rebuild your foundation over time. Every walk, every balanced meal, every mindful movement contributes to stronger bones and a more confident life. Recap. 6. Life-changing tips to support bone density. Weight-bearing exercise stimulates bone formation naturally. Calcium supplies essential building blocks for bone structure. Vitamin D boosts calcium absorption and bone repair. Protein strengthens the bone matrix and muscles. Avoid smoking and alcohol. Protects bone-forming cells from damage. Fall prevention reduces fracture risk and protects independence. Tip: think of bone health like tending a garden. Steady care, not speed, produces lasting results. Start today. Small, consistent actions will lead to stronger bones, steadier balance, and renewed confidence. If this helped, share it with a friend who wants to protect their bones naturally after 60. And comment below, which bone strengthening habit will you start first? Stay tuned for more senior wellness tips inspired by Japan's longevity secrets, helping you move, live, and age with strength every day.